Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? It is currently 2:19 p.m. Hold on a second, my therapist is texting me. We were supposed to have an appointment at 3, but he had to cancel and reschedule the last second because he wasn't feeling well, which is totally fine. I was like, no problem whatsoever. We have marriage counseling on Monday, and so I was like, I'll just reschedule it when I come in there because we can both look at our schedules that way and stuff. And he was like, okay. He was like, I really am sorry for canceling at the last minute. I was like, no problem. I have been up all day long and I can use a nap anyway. And I'm thinking about maybe going to the pool. So let me tell you what happened. So last night was Wednesday. Last night was Wednesday. So my plan was, my plan was to, lay down for like an hour and a half. I laid down at like 9:30 and I was gonna get up at 11 o'clock and I was gonna watch Big Brother. So yesterday, Nikki, I probably mentioned this just during my vlog, but Nikki from the book club, my friend Nikki, she texted me and she was like, are you gonna watch Big Brother? And I hadn't really thought about watching it. I had seen that it was coming out later this year than it usually does, but I thought it was coming out like in September or something. I don't know why. And so anyway, she was like, are you going to watch Big Brother? And I was like, yeah, I think I will try to watch it this year. I used to watch it. Oh, I did a whole thing about this in my vlog yesterday. I went in and I looked at all, yeah, I did all that anyway. But I used to watch it, and Tanya watches it. And so I was like, well, this will be fun because this will be something to keep up with. And I've been watching a lot of shows lately and stuff. So, it was recording, and I started watching like the first 15 minutes of it or something, and then I was so tired, and so I was like, I'm gonna lay down for a little bit. So I lay down from like, Alex was watching a show, and I was like, I'm gonna lay down from like 9:30 to 11, and then I'm gonna get up and I'm going to watch Big Brother, and then I wanted to watch the final episode of The Secrets of the Miss America organization, or the Miss America pageant, or whatever. I told you guys yesterday, I had like all these shows I wanted to watch. I wanted to stay up and watch Lincoln Lawyer. I was really excited last night because I was going to like listen to my audiobook, and I was going to watch all these shows. I was going to watch like how to be a cult leader on Netflix or whatever. I had all these shows I wanted to watch, right? So my alarm went off and Alex was still up. He was like playing Township on his phone or something when I woke up, and I was like, oh, I was kind of like groggy and out of it. And he was like, if you're not going to get up, do you mind turning off your alarm? Because I think I snoozed it once. And so I just turned off my alarm and went back to sleep. And I was like, I'll probably wake up in an hour because I took a nap so early. I mean, usually when I lay down, if I lay down to get up and watch shows, it's like 11, but it was like at 9:30. So I didn't think anything of it. I thought, well, like right at that point, like I think, no, that was at like 11 o'clock. I said something to Alex. I said, are you going to bed? He goes, well, I'm going to stay up for like another hour or something, but then I'll probably go to bed. So anyway, I didn't think much of it, and I thought, well, I'll probably just get like naturally wake up in like an hour or whatever. I woke up at 5:30 this morning. And I was so rested. I was like, oh. And I woke up and it was still like dark, you know? And I was kind of like squinting to look at the clock, and I thought, it's probably like 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that. I looked at the clock and it was like 5:35, and I was like, oh my god, I slept all through the night. And so what is that, like 8 hours of sleep or something like that? So I got up, and my plan was to just like have a glass of water, and I came down in the kitchen, and as I came down in the kitchen, I started getting more and more awake. My throat was kind of hurting this morning. And so I made a cup of this tea that I have that's like this throat soother tea. And so I made a cup of that tea, and I came out here, I was just going to drink it. And so I was like, well, I'm going to watch some of Big Brother, and then I'll go back to bed, and then I'll watch Big Brother tonight, because I think there's another one on tonight. So anyway, I was like, I'll do all that. But I started watching it, and before I knew it, like I had finished Big Brother and loved it. And I'm so excited that I'm watching it this season. And I'll probably be doing commentary on some of my channels. We'll definitely be talking about it on this channel. But anyway, I don't know who my favorites are yet. I don't really have anybody that I don't like. I have a couple people that I really do like. So yeah, I think it's going to be a good season. I'm excited about it. But anyway, so I watched that, and then I went upstairs, and Alex was still asleep. And so I was like, I don't think I can go back to bed. Like, I wasn't tired. So I came back out here and I started watching the last episode of The Secrets of the Miss America pageant organization, whatever it's called. And my neighbor next door was walking his dog, so I talked to him for a little bit. And then my neighbors across the street, both of them were leaving for volunteer service. His got canceled or something, but he ended up like, well, he left to go run errands. I thought he was leaving to go to the volunteer service, but he left to go run errands, and then he came back, and then he went to the volunteer service. They said they didn't really need him today, but he was like, I'm going to go down there and help out anyway or something. So I felt kind of bad for him. I think he was kind of bored this morning. His wife, like, she had all kinds of stuff that she was doing today. She had a volunteer. They do a lot of volunteer service, which I think is fantastic, but at different organizations around Indianapolis. So anyway, she had another thing that she was going to do, so she left early this morning, and I was helping him, like, take his trash cans out because he couldn't get them around his car and stuff like that. So I helped him take out his trash can, his recycling bin, and stuff like that. So anyway, and then I came back over here and I watched the end of, I was like 10 minutes away from being done with the Miss America organization. I looked at my my phone, and it was like 7 something. I was like, I'm kind of surprised like, sometimes I can hear Alex upstairs when he gets up, because our bedroom is like right up there. And I was kind of surprised I hadn't heard him yet. And so I walked upstairs, and he had like taken a shower and was like getting dressed and stuff like that. And Boo Radley was like in the bed, and he was like looking at everything. And Alex was like, can you give Boo his medicine? And I was like, yeah, sure. So got Boo his medicine, got him some treats, got him snuggled back into bed. He was so comfy cozy. And then I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to start making videos early today. And, because I was going to have to go to bed early tonight because of this appointment that I had tomorrow. But that appointment that I was supposed to have last week, it got rescheduled for like 3 weeks from now. It got rescheduled for, or 3 weeks from tomorrow, which is totally fine. So anyway, yeah, so now I can stay up tonight and watch shows. I'm really excited about it. I texted Alex and I was like, my appointment for tomorrow got rescheduled. I said, so now I can watch like all these shows and stuff tonight. And Alex is having dinner with his friend Sarah tonight. He hasn't had dinner with her in quite some time. So he's having dinner with Sarah. He won't be home real late from that though. Like, I think he's having dinner at like 6. He said he might leave the office at 4 because he's done early today. He's like, so I might come home. But anyway, I filmed a video for my Peter Monn channel. It's a really heartfelt message. And I think if you guys like my vlog, you'll probably like the video that I did on my Peter Monn channel today. So please, if you don't typically watch my drama videos, go over there and check it out. It's called something like A Serious, Honest Moment or something like that. Just go check it out because it's different than what I usually do over there. But I did that, and then I filmed a Peterisms video. And then I got those up, started getting those rendered and uploaded. And then I filmed a review video, and then I came back out here and I did a Peter Does Stuff video talking about like all the TV shows I had watched so far this year, or most of them that I watched this year. So yeah, I got those 4 videos done and rendering and uploaded, and then I was like, maybe I should go to the pool before my appointment. And as I was thinking, that was when my therapist texted me and was like, can we reschedule? It was supposed to be at 3 o'clock. And I was in 2:27 right now. And I was like, yeah, no problem. Don't even worry about it. I was like, go take care of yourself. So anyway, it wasn't supposed to be really nice today, but it is really nice. Actually, I think it said the high was supposed to be like 82 or 83, but it feels like it's like a lot warmer than that. Let's see what the temperature is. It's 85 right now. It says it feels like 86. So I knew that if I go to the pool, I'm going to come back and want to take a nap. And I was like, if I come back and I take a nap, I'm not sure that when I wake up, I'm going to want to vlog. So I was like, I think it would be better if I just vlogged right now. I'm starting to get really tired because I've been up now. How long have I been up? Let's see. No, not, that can't be right. 9 hours? I've been up almost 9 hours. I can hear kids at the pool though. If there's a bunch of kids at the pool, I'm not going to want to go to the pool. So yeah, I've been up 9 hours, and I'm starting to kind of like fade a little bit and get tired. So I was actually just inside. I was watching Jerry Springer from like 19, I don't know, like 87 or something like that. and it's on this one channel that I watch called Kalani Productions, and it was like all these clips of the Jerry Springer show when he had all these former like Miss Continentals, Miss Gay America, Miss National, these like drag pageants. So he had all these contestants on his show. So I was watching that, and I ate some lunch. I was eating my everything bagel, crackers with like dipping it into that Laughing Cow cheese with some water, and then I had just a bunch of crap. I said a bunch of crap. So anyway, yeah, and then I was like, okay, well, if I vlog now and I go to the pool, then I can stay at the pool for like an hour, and then I can come back and I can take a nap at like 4:35, and Alex is going to dinner anyway, so I can sleep for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and get a really good nap, and then when I get up, maybe we can watch some shows, or if he's too tired, then I can watch some shows early tonight and whatever, and then I don't have to stay up super late, because I'll like, you know, be watching all these shows. So I was like, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So we're doing a very early vlog today. And I had said the last couple, well, yesterday I said that the vlog was gonna be short, and it ended up being 40 minutes or 43 minutes or 42 minutes or something like that. So I think this probably will be a shorter vlog. I don't know how long, just because I was actually thinking about like vlogging and then going to the pool and then coming back and vlogging some more. But very rarely do I ever like finish my day at like 3 o'clock, you know? So usually I'm like uploading videos and getting stuff done at like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. And I think I would just kind of like to come back and like listen to my audiobook for a little bit. And then it's such a beautiful day, and I got these sparkling juices that I reviewed on my review channel. So I'd like to have like come back from the pool, have a sparkling juice, listen to a little bit of my cozy mystery, and then lay down and take a nap, and then get up and have some dinner. I might have Alex bring me something from his dinner tonight, and then watch some shows. And I think it sounds like a perfect evening. Doesn't it sound like a perfect evening? I think so. So, yeah, that's kind of my plan. Other than that, I don't really have much going on. It's not super exciting. I can't believe I've gotten everything like filmed and done already. I was gonna film a booktube video today too, but I was like, you know what? You need to just relax for a little bit. It's funny because it feels like it wasn't too long ago that I was saying stuff about needing to take a couple days off here and there and not filming videos, and I would get these comments every once in a while, and people would say, you know, you're so lazy, you act like you're so productive, but you really, like, you're not, like, you don't really do a whole lot and whatever. And I look at that and I think, well, most people have 2 days off a week, you know, if you work a 9 to 5, Monday through Friday kind of job or whatever. I don't even know. I mean, most people I know do that, but a lot of people that I know, you know, work second jobs or work on the weekends and whatever. So, but whatever you work, most people have like, you know, a day or two off a week. And I typically film 7 days a week. And in July, I was really banging it out. I mean, people were honestly like commenting on my videos, and they're like, oh my God, Peter, you put out so many videos today. Or, you know, oh my God, Peter, the last couple days you've put out so many videos. And I have put out so many videos in July. So I was, you know, and today I've already filmed 4 videos. I haven't posted them yet because I was kind of waiting until the afternoon to post them, because I thought if I put them up at like 1 o'clock, I don't think anybody's going to watch them. So I kind of was waiting to post them, but like it wouldn't kill me to take a day and not, I mean, like in June and May, I would post, like there was a lot of days where I would just post my vlog in like a drama video, or I would just post my vlog. So it wouldn't kill me to take a day or two off and, you know, not film anything. But like, but then the other way I feel about it is that if I don't really have anything going on, you know, why not film something? You know, I love doing it and I feel so blessed. And so it's like, I mean, why not? And also the other thing is that, you know, in the winter, when it's cold outside in the fall and winter, it's like I am inside in the ring light. Like now I can film out here. I love filming out here on my patio. It's so much fun and it's so relaxed. And so I'm like, you might as well just film as many videos as you possibly can, you know, like, so anyway. So this is what it would be like if Peter Monn had a regular life. For all people out there that have normal schedules, or what we call normal schedules. My schedule is normal to me, but I know a lot of people out there are like, oh, this is crazy, you go to bed so late. But if I got it between 5:30 and 6, then I would be absolutely exhausted by 2:30 or 3 in the afternoon, because I am tired. But that being said, I got a lot done today. Boo Radley has been out about 10 times already today. He loves this weather, and he just wants to like sniff the grass and like walk. He's so cute, and like walk around and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go in and read a couple comments off the vlog. See if it like triggers something for me to talk about. I just want to say something, and you know, like I said in my video on my Peter Monn channel is kind of like a thank you to people that are watching my videos, because I really do feel so grateful that I get to do this every single day. It was a real emotional video for me to make. I don't know why it was so emotional, but it was. And I know that over on that channel recently, I have been, you know, commenting a lot on like negative comments that I've been getting and things like that. And you know, it is important for me to like focus on the positive. But I have to say something. There is somebody out there that watches like all of my channels and watches my vlog and comments like regularly on all of my channels. And their comments are always kind of like, they're never comments that I would like call out and be like read online and like, you know, they're always kind of like a little negative, right? Like, for example, if I said something like, well, it's really humid out today, they would comment back and say, well, I thought you liked the humidity. Like, you know, you're never happy. Or if I said, you know, like, oh, well, I really love this show, but it ended on a cliffhanger, they would say, you know, like, you're never happy with how any show ends, or something like that. Like, it's always kind of a little negative. And so they left a comment on my other one of my other channels, and I went in and I looked. I think it was my Peter Does Stuff channel, actually. And it was on a video. It was either on my own, like my New Era or Boo Radley's video or something. It was like on a video that I that was not like, it wasn't a video that would really typically elicit like a lot of negativity, right? And they had this comment in there, and I thought, you watch this whole video and this is like the one thing that you picked out of this comment? And it was real negative. And I know who this person is, because they've left comments on my videos for a very, very long time. And for a long time, I kind of thought, well, maybe they're just being sarcastic, or maybe they're just being tongue-in-cheek, or maybe I'm like, you know, the tone, I'm like reading into the tone because it's in a comment or whatever. Except for that, it happens so often that this person either literally has no social skills whatsoever, or they have no idea how they sound to somebody. I know there's a lot of people out there like, is he talking about me? I mean, you would know, because it's every comment is a negative comment. And it's always criticizing something that I'm doing. It's always like a kind of a negative comment, right? And I actually don't think, I think the person's even kind of, I think they've emailed me one time. And because at first I was like, I don't think the profile picture is really like a real person. And then I was like, no, I think they emailed you one time or sent you a message on like Instagram or something, and like you went and looked, and it is like, this person is real. And I was like, okay, so, but what's interesting to me is like, this person has watched my videos, I mean, for the last couple years at least, right? So I went in on that channel, because you can look and see like all the other comments that they've left on that channel and whatever. And I went in and I looked, and I was like, every comment was negative. And it was like, they don't leave a comment if they can compliment something or say, oh, I really enjoyed this video, or this video made me happy, or whatever. Like, they only do it on videos where they can pick apart something. And it was interesting, because it was like every comment was super negative. And I mean, it wasn't horrible. This isn't like one of the trolls or the haters that's coming for me. It was nothing like that. But it was obvious that this person like really takes issue with me. And I just was like, why are you watching my videos on multiple channels if you don't enjoy me? Like, I mean, I'm not a hate watcher. I watch, unless the only time I watch people that I don't really like is if I have to cover them in my drama channel. And so I was like, I don't really understand the whole concept of hate watching. I don't really get that, right? I mean, if you really don't like somebody, like, to watch them just for enjoyment because you hate that person so much, which I don't think this person hates me. I have a feeling this person doesn't even realize they're doing it, in all honesty. And I'm like, I almost wanted to kind of comment back to them and say, do you realize how negative you come across, like, in every comment? Because I have a feeling that they don't even really realize that maybe they're that negative, you know? And they don't have a problem calling me out on stuff. So I think the next time they do leave a negative comment, I'm going to say that. And then y'all will know who I'm talking about because you'll see it. Somebody's phone is ringing. Who's got a phone outside? Because it sounded like a... Doesn't that sound like a landline? Who's got a landline phone outside? You know, I feel so blessed to have the people that watch my videos. But if I don't bring you enjoyment, don't feel like you have to watch my videos. I mean, like, I know that people are like, we don't feel like we have to watch your videos, Peter. But, like, I just don't understand. I mean, I don't even believe that this person is a hate watcher. I really don't. I just don't understand why. And there's been a couple people like that through the years. There's been like 2 or 3. One person, I don't even believe that they realized that they were doing it. And it was on my vlog. I don't think they realized that, like, every comment they were leaving was negative. And, so it literally happened, like, on every single vlog. Like, they would leave a comment and I'd be like, I can't do anything right in your eyes, you know? And so finally, I blocked them. And the reason that I blocked them wasn't because I didn't want to read the comments, which I've made it very clear on this channel. I'll delete comments or block them if I want to. On my other channels, I don't typically do that. But on this channel, I don't have a problem doing that. And they had made a comment about something to do with Alex or my family or something like that. And I was like, okay, I've had it. Like, I'm going to block you. You don't realize how negative you are. And then they emailed me and they said, like, did you block me on your vlog channel? Like, I watch your vlog every single night, blah, 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 whatever. And I said I did. And because they told me what their username was. And I said, I did block you. And I said, and the reason I blocked you was because your comments are really negative. And I don't think that you enjoy watching my channel. Because if you did, your comments wouldn't all be critical and negative, right? And so, I mean, like, people, okay, I want to make this very, very clear. Like, I think people think that, like, okay, because I make Shane Dawson videos, I watch, like, every Shane Dawson video. I don't. At all. Period. And I don't enjoy his content. So, unless somebody messages me and says, did you watch Shane's new video? He talks about blah, 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 blah. Or did you watch this podcast because he's problematic in it? Like, I don't go watch that. You know, if he has, like, some new video coming out like he did just recently where he's marketing the hell out of it and acting like it's going to be the biggest video in the entire world, then I'll go watch that video. But typically, like, I don't watch his content because I don't enjoy his content. And that's just me. You guys enjoy who you want to watch, right? But I don't enjoy his content. So I don't watch those videos unless... so when people want to say, well, you critique people, Peter. Well, that's what I do on my drama channel is that I critique people, you know? And so... I messaged this person back and I said, it's obvious by the tone of your comments that you don't enjoy my channel. You know, you're hypercritical, you're always very negative, you're always saying this or saying that. And she responded to me and was like, no, I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, she's literally, I said, okay. I was like, and I unblocked her. And then she didn't leave comments anymore. And I was like, she is obviously completely unaware of how she comes across to people, you know? And I think it's interesting because, you know, there was a time in my life that I had a very negative mindset, and it was before I came back into the rooms of recovery. And I can remember at that time, like, people started distancing themselves from me. You know, like when I talk about toxicity in my Peterisms channel, and I'll say in there, you know, like, I have been the toxic person at times, or people have, you know, distanced themselves from me. And that was a very big period of it when I wasn't taking care of myself and I wasn't healthy. I think, like, had I not been aware of, like, I mean, I think if I had been somebody that was like, I don't know why people don't want anything to do with me anymore, or, you know, I call these people, they don't call me back, or, you know, whatever, like, I don't know that, had I not reached out to them and asked them, and they were honest with me, I don't know that, like, I mean, a couple people told me, they said, Peter, you're just real negative lately, you know? Like, I don't know what's going on with you, but, like, you're not a lot of fun to be around, you're super negative, and I didn't want to be that way, right? So, when somebody says to you, hey, literally every comment go look at your comments, you know? You can go look at all your comments that you've ever left on my channel. go look at your comments. They're all negative. No, they're not. I mean, I don't know how you can look at that when every comment, you know, is whatever. And like I said, I unblocked her because I felt bad kind of about it, you know. I felt more that I thought she was very lonely and that unaware of how she, like, spoke to the world, if that makes sense. And so I was like, you know what, if she wants to leave negative comments, I mean, it was the same as this person. It wasn't like anything harsh. It was just constantly like, I mean, if I was like eating an apple in a video, it'd be like, you shouldn't eat apples. Apples are really bad for you. I mean, it was like every comment though was like that, you know? You know, if I bought a fern, it was like, why did you buy a fern? A fern is not a good plant to have on your patio. You should have bought. I mean, it was like every comment was like that. I mean, there was never a comment where it was like, oh, I like Big Brother too. Or, oh, I'm glad that you're enjoying your flowers. I mean, it was every single comment. I mean, literally hundreds of comments, right? And they were all negative. Completely no awareness whatsoever. It's just amazing to me how people lack complete awareness of who they are as people, you know? I don't know. I think it's important for us to ask from time to time, you know, like, you know, I've gotten some comments on my videos lately where people have said, like, you seem angrier and blah, 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 whatever, you know, and I made some videos talking about, like, people don't like you to change. So when you start setting boundaries, healthy boundaries for yourself, that people will feel threatened by that, and they'll say, like, oh, you're changing, you're angry, like, what's wrong with you, right? But I do think about those things. And so the other night, Alex and I were laying in bed, and I said to him, I said, do I seem angrier to you? I asked Tanya, too, and Tanya said, no, not at all. She said, you seem empowered, but you don't seem angry. She says there's a huge difference, and don't let anybody convince you otherwise. And see, I need people to tell me those things. And I said to Alex the other night, I said, do I seem angry to you? And he said, no, why? And I said, well, I've gotten some comments, and I just wanted to check with you because, you know, like, I mean, you want to know who I am, you know? When the camera's off, ask my husband, ask my best friend, ask my sponsor, you know? And I said, you know, I just wanted to, you know, check in with you because maybe I'm coming across as angry, or maybe I am angry and I didn't realize it, you know? And he goes, no, not at all. He goes, I can tell that you're standing up for yourself. And he goes, I can tell you're very passionate about it because you've been keeping it inside for a long time. And he's been aware that I've been keeping it inside, you know? And he's like, I know that you've been keeping this inside for a long time and now you want to talk about it. And he goes, and I get that. He goes, I think to some people that comes across as angry because you're passionate about it, you're heated about it, right? He goes, no, but you don't seem angry to me at all. He goes, you seem very at peace right now, you know, with things in your life. He goes, I think it's because you're actually working through some of this stuff. And so I do ask people in my life about that because I do want to check in with them, and if I'm maybe missing some own self-awareness and things like that, you know, to see how I'm coming across to other people. But anyway, I was going to read some comments, but I thought that was interesting when I noticed that about some. I just like looked through my vlog comments. They hadn't commented on my vlog. They haven't commented on my vlog actually in the last couple of days, which I think is interesting. Jackie said we had our first crumble cookie today. Yummy. I know, you know, I was almost gonna buy crumble cookies yesterday when I was with Caroline. And I'm having more fun reviewing like the Trader Joe's stuff because I've tried so many of the crumble cookies by now. Well, let me finish this thought and then I'll get into my next thought. But anyway, I've tried so many of the crumble cookies by now that, like, often when I review them, I don't even remember if I've reviewed them before and stuff, you know? And so, and people will be like, oh, you already reviewed this cookie, you hated it last time, now you love it, and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, I totally don't even remember reviewing it, you know? And they don't put out that many new cookies anymore, and so, and they're expensive, you know? And so, and like I said, we don't typically eat them all. Like, they'll stay on the counter for a couple days, you know, and then we'll maybe pick at them here and there, but we don't end up usually eating them, you know? And so it's just a waste. And so I was going to have her pull me, you know, buy crumble cookies yesterday, and I was going to get some, and then I thought, I don't know that people really care about my crumble cookie reviews anymore. People don't seem that excited by them anymore. If you like them, let me know, and I'll continue to do them. I mean, I don't mind doing them, you know? I mean, in all honesty, I mean, like the video that I did today, I reviewed sparkling juices from Trader Joe's, that was fun, and I was excited to try those. But they were $3.49 each, and I got 4 boxes of them. So, I mean, basically, I mean, I didn't drink all the drinks, obviously. I'm still going to have some left over. But basically, it was the same price as crumble cookies. So, it's not like I can't, you know, afford crumble cookies to try them once a week. It stopped. I'm not aware if people still enjoy those videos or if they don't. I don't know. But anyway, I'm glad that you enjoyed them. I think it's funny that, like, something that, like, just a couple years ago, I mean, I found out about crumble cookies from Melissa and Aaron. I'd never even heard of them before, you know? And I think it's funny that something that, like, I just found out a couple years ago, so many people, like, connect with me at this point. I love that. Somebody's walking down the street. I can hear them. Ashley said, watched the Big Brother premiere last night. Such an interesting group. LOL. I think my faves so far are Matt and Blue. Yeah, okay. How's the pool? Great. Are there a lot of people up there? No, there's just 2 ladies now. Okay. Kids, but... There's a bunch of kids? Yeah, 4. Okay. They're okay. I don't remember Matt. I think Matt might be the surfer person. It's funny that if that's who it is, if Matt is the surfer person, not the surfer person, the swimmer, I thought to myself when I saw them that Matt and Blue would end up together. Like, have like a romance in the house. Tanya said, I'm watching Big Brother. I also watched that movie on Netflix with Ellie Kemper because I love her, but it was really cheesy. You've been warned. LOL. That was one I was talking about yesterday. Dane said, I watched the Lucy Blackman case. I thought it was good. I almost cried at the end. Okay, well, maybe I'll check it out then. Stacy said, please finish Low Country Boil so you can start Fortune Teller. It's so good. Stacy, how did you know that was my next book to read? So Fortune Teller is the most recent book, and it just came out like this week or last week on Audible, but I pre-ordered it, so it came right into my library. The Gianna DeLeon Misfortune book. The last one is called Fortune Teller. So I was kind of saving it because I was like, this is the last one she's going to put out for a while, you know? Where am I out of time? Okay. Board Utopia said, I did watch the Lucy documentary and kind of regretted it. I usually like to watch such stuff because I'm interested into human mind and what drives it to go into that direction. But this one messed me up. I was really being disturbed. I think it is that same case, yeah. Lisa said, yes, I will be watching Big Brother. I have never missed a season. Aww. Becky said, not Peter missing the premiere of Big Brother as he talks of Big Brother. I know, I didn't realize it came on that early, as I think I was filming it. But I recorded it, so. I loved Home Before Dark on Apple TV. It was so sweet. I've never even heard of that show. KW said, Jordan and Jeff now have their own podcast called Togetherness, and it's so cute. Love them. Oh, I might have to check that out. B-Tuck said, just watched a video about the Lucy Blackman case. It's crazy how much the killer, was allowed to get away with for years. Yeah, the book was really disturbing. MAU said, Peter, I lost my mother 3 days ago. I feel so lost. Oh, sweetheart, I am so sorry. I know, I am so sorry, and I'm sending you love and prayers. Stacy commented and said, I feel for you. I lost my mom when I was young, and I'm still lost without her. There is no one who loves you like your mom. Big hugs. I mean, it's so hard because, I don't know that I even realized this until my mom passed away, and it was literally like an instant feeling that I had, you know, that my mom was somebody that gave me such unconditional love. You know, she just loved me so deeply, and I think that, you know, she was so proud to be a mom and all that kind of stuff, and then when she was gone, it was just like this missing piece that, like, I had had all my life. It was so hard. I feel for you. I really do. Hang in there, which I guess is bad advice, but allow yourself to feel your feelings. Talk about feeling lost. You know, you have every right to feel that way. Put one foot in front of the other. And allow yourself to miss your mom. You have every right to miss your mom. And don't let anybody tell you that there's a time limit on grieving, because there's not, you know. I remember I used to get comments on my vlog and people would be like, how long are you well, people were very nice, I should say, first of all. I got a lot of nice comments that people would say, I love the stories about your mom. I love when you I still get those comments. I love when you talk about your mom, blah, 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 whatever. So I love those comments. But I would get a few comments that people would say, when are you going to stop talking about your mom? Like, you've talked about her forever. And I would say back then, I would say, I mean, I might grieve my mom for the rest of my life, you know, I don't know. She was my mom. Lana said gave blue hearts. Charlotte put blue and red and blue hearts. Michelle put blue hearts. Sweet D said, yes, love Big Brother. Gina said, oh, love Big Brother. I hope you watch this year. I am going to watch this year. Okay, Margaret said, I love quarterback. It has a lot of footage of the quarterbacks off the field with their families, so I think I would have loved it even if I wasn't into football. See, that's what I'm thinking about it, too. Kaylin said, watch Big Brother. Huge fan. Natalie said the Jewel Thief on Hulu was a fun documentary to watch. Main character is just that, a character. I already have that screenshot to watch because I heard it was a really good documentary. Natalie again said, I love true crime and can watch some pretty dark ones, but I had to turn that one off. She must be talking about the Lucy Blackman case. Over halfway through, that man was so evil and dark. See, I don't know that I'm gonna want to watch it. Judy said, I watched Big Brother tonight. We have a lot of Big Brother watchers in the house. Hey, it's 90 minutes long. It's not been as good the past couple years. So far, this first episode isn't looking too interesting, maybe, but maybe in time. I think it was. Especially that last minute when they introduced the newest player to the game. I was like real excited about that as a reality show super fan. Y'all watch Traitors. Go watch Traitors and then watch Big Brother. That's what I'll tell you. Shelby said, I love how you had to clarify that it was a hair cutting cape that I had to run. Well, I mean, if I say cape, some people will be like, why are you wearing a cape? You crack me up. Kay said the documentary you mentioned was good. I watched it a few days ago. It was sad and it made me angry, but I still recommend it. Moody Beignet said, I just watched the Lucy Blackman Netflix documentary. It's really good. Thirsty Pretzel said, hi Peter, I watched the Missing Lucy Blackman documentary. Definitely didn't go the direction I was expecting. She tells what it's about. I know that. Oh my god, so many people are commenting on the Lucy Blackman case. Hello Kitty said, the recent Lucy Blackman documentary sounds like the same story you mentioned. Oh, Food Eyes View said, Big Brother is on Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I think I said Sunday, Monday, and Thursday last night. Thank you. I'm going to watch it tonight. Ian Terry won season 14. He is a nerdy guy. I love them so much. Or I love him so much. Angela and Tyler broke up. Okay. It was funny because they were playing this game last night, and I had just said that Christmas and Matt and Memphis, like, were dating and got engaged or something. And they, like, mixed up, like, their names. It was, like, this puzzle piece thing. And it had a picture of Memphis and Christmas, but it called them Nashville and Halloween. I thought that was kind of funny. Oh, there's Diana. We are on a warm, cozy front porch with pretty flowers and flowering weeds. Aww. Samantha said, quarterback is fabulous. My hubby and I binged it. Okay, I'm going to try that then. Jessica loves Big Brother. What is this? Veronica said she's new here. Hey, Veronica. Welcome to the Vloggerinos. Welcome to the vlog. She said something about, has anyone on here watched Evil on Paramount? I've never even heard of it. I'll have to check it out. And that is all the comments from yesterday. Oh my lord, I made it through all the comments. Well, you guys, listen, I'm going to get off here now. Can't believe my day is over at 2:58 p.m. I'm going to get off here now and head up to the pool for a little bit. And then I'm going to come back and take a nap with Mr. Boo Radley. And we're going to have some dinner and have a good evening tonight. And have a relaxing good evening. And I was super productive today and did not weed. It's a little hot for weeding today, but maybe tomorrow. We'll see. And I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing Thursday. And if nobody else has told you this today, I love you. Remember these 3 very important things. 1, you can start your day over whenever you want. 2, practice random acts of kindness, but shh, don't tell anyone. And 3, most importantly, make sure that you reach out to somebody and let them know how much they mean to you. Like I always say, you might be putting a smile on their face. You might be changing their day for the better. You might be making them feel not so all alone. And you might be making them feel grateful. You don't know. Okay. And also, be kinder to one another. Love one another a little bit more. And most importantly, be kinder and love yourself a little bit more. Because it all starts with you. And if you can be kinder to yourself and love yourself a little bit more, then you will pass that on as well. And be kinder and love others as well. Be kinder to others and love others a little bit more as well. And don't forget to watch my video on my Peter Monn channel. It is 47 minutes long. So that should fulfill the extra time for the vlog. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow when we begin our weekend. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you then. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye. Love you.